Okay, no, all right. Here's my second take on requiring this one too. No, this talks about the blogger, YouTube blogger Sir P, who better knows Politricks Watch. No, he just did this video recent just today where basically I think he's saying that he's leaving YouTube, so it's indicated that he's probably gonna be pulling down his channel very soon after the fact though. So what has happened was that I think this is what basically happened, that he did a video about Vibes Cartel and Popcorn where stated that there's this allegation that Vibes Cartel, when the fact that he was behind bars and order hit on Popcorn, which again both sides have denied that, and he's made some videos about Vibes Cartel before, kind of exposing a lot of dirt on what associates of that cartel and his associates have been doing. And the overall thing, he's been exposing a lot of dirt on what a lot of movers and shakers who of the criminal underworld and the supporters have been doing. So, and what's interesting that this guy has been dropping information that most people wouldn't even know. So it means that he's had connections and he's had people he's talked to that he's trust that have told him this information that he's relayed on the many videos he's done. So, but again, what he's saying that's pretty much come to end because he's saying that his his due to the fact that he was an anonymous blogger, that he was able to disguise his voice and you've never seen his face. So he's kind of like the Professor Black Truth and Black Authority of Jamaica. And you know these guys drop a lot of truth and information and truth and information that you'd even know, and things that they like to keep anonymous because they expose a lot of stuff that, and for their safety and for those around them, that they don't want to give their name and their faces and so on. So that's what pretty much happened. Sir P apparently said that some hackers have hacked his personal information and has given him some actual his name, his face, because he said he used to be a soldier in JDF, and he has a wife, and they said due to the fact that all that's been coming out, that some hackers have cracked the code of who he truly is, and that his wife has been worried about the safety of her, their safety. So okay, I'm just gonna take about step back for a while. No, I don't know what's gonna happen. Don't know if he's gonna take down Politricks Watch off YouTube. He may this indicating he might just do that, or he might just move on to something else, or probably I don't know what's happening. But it is basically my take is that I don't like what this symbolizes, because what this symbolizes that, and yeah, people are going to disagree with what Sir P are going to say, oh, he's just making up views, stuff to get views. But I think the real problem is that Sir P was like what broke the informal for dead culture, that culture of silence that's part of Jamaican culture. Like, good or bad, you're not supposed to expose a lot of stuff about people, even especially if they're doing some stuff that they're against the law. And basically they said that Politics Watch is basically informal, that you just telling all our people's businesses and so on. So I said, okay, we're going to end this guy's career, and it's I think insinuated that is that after he did that thing with cartel and popcorn, that some people said, okay, he's gone, we're going to end this guy's career right now, okay, because he's just basically saying way too much stuff that's making us feel uncomfortable. So let's just get rid of this guy with the picture now. What I don't know, the thing about this, I don't know Sir P, I don't know him so on. I mean, he does put up good content and he keeps it real, which I appreciate. But the thing is that what this symbolizes that the bad guys won. What they're saying to is that when you have a Jamaican, and unfortunately that's the problem with Jamaica, that we have too many people who think that that moral values and stand up for what's right is an anomaly rather than the norm. Yeah, we gotta take that person down. See, people who are about degeneracy, backwardness, and lawlessness. These are the okay. That's supposed to be the norm. And if you buck that trend, we're going to take you down. Because what this is doing is, and I'm not putting this all on Sir P, because he had to do what he had to do. I mean, But but what this is saying to him is say, hey, this guy, yeah, this guy took a stand against certain wrong things in Jamaica. Okay, we're gonna cancel this guy's career, and this is gonna be an example to everybody else in Jamaica who thinks like that. Okay, we don't want any surpees. We want the gunman, the bad man, the skettle, the whatever, the corrupt politician, whatever. The people who are normal, whose bad behavior is not supposed to be held accountable. All right, these are the people who are going to be victors in the end. So that is what I don't like. What they symbolize. I don't like that Serpi having to run, and it's understandable. I'm not knocking him for that though, but it's just saying to a lot of other people to say that this is what, okay, this is an example of what happens when you make a stand, because we are going to take you down. And that is the same. And again, that's from colonial era time. Like when we had these Jamaicans who made a stand, these are people that are taken out by the oppressors. Just an example to a lot of other Jamaicans say, accept the subjugation culture, accept that you must conform, you must accept the law of the land, and the law of the land is that the bad guys always win. That is what I don't like what symbolized, because the thing is, unfortunately, like what I think what Sir P doesn't have, yeah, he has some Patreon followers, people subscribe channel, but let's face it, most of these people would not ride or die for Sir P, because I can guarantee you, if you had some people in this corner protecting him just like that, even if these hackers tried anything, all of them would have been met with heavy resistance. All right, and these are the people who would have, they would even dare to try and touch Sir P if he had a lot of people support him. Yeah, people subscribing to his channels don't mean that these people would literally ride for Sir P. No, I mean, unlike a Tariq Nasheed or Professor Black, Truth Black Authority, what they have, I mean, despite how many death threats they get, no, despite how many people tried say this and tried to do this and that. I can remember with Tariq Nasheed, like one, I think 2 years ago, the feds came to his house because I think it's alleged that is some online hackers he's talking about in some white supremacists he's talking about in the video game community, and a lot of these guys are most dangerous type of people, because these guys know, like these guys who hack Serp stuff, these guys know how to hack your account and expose you. And I think there's some allegations. There's some of the female YouTuber who he fell out with, who they allege was the one that did it, but that's neither here or there. But the thing is, what helps Tariq from I see is that he has protection. He has people in his community who will ride and protect him. And if anything happens to him, he's that yeah, they're going to turn things up, all right, and so on. But I don't think Sir P has that protection. He doesn't have a lot of riders for him who literally put their life in line against the degenerate scum in Jamaica who if they know who he was or how to find him, that they would do him something just to get him out. He doesn't really have that, so I can understand why he probably felt he had to tap out, because he's probably a one man island. Like he doesn't have that many people riding for him, and unfortunately, that's the problem with Jamaica here, is that we don't, the people who are ride and die, the people who are remnants of that warrior class Jamaica once had, they're in the minority. Like if you have people, if they try and make a stand, see how quickly they get outnumbered, unfortunately, because the culture of cowardice and complicitness is something that's still permeates strongly in Jamaica. And I say to say that, yeah, you can say, oh, Sir P should have done this and that to protect his identity, but the thing about that is that Sir P had, like, he should have a community of people who would be right, actually willing to protect him, regardless of what consequences. But again, the culture of cowardice and complicitness is what's the problem here. That it shouldn't just be about one man. It should be about a movement of people with the same ideology. We're going to say, you know what? And a lot of people on Jamaican YouTubers online, yeah, and they're doing their thing too. But even the ones who basically recognize that this guy's putting some good work, all of them should be saying, okay, all right, dog, okay, you took down one of us, but you're not going to stop this movement. You're not going to stop what this guy's truly about. All right, it's not big. It's just bigger than one person. Sir P can't do all the heavy lifting. And same thing for all these Jamaican YouTubers who are on the same page. It's not us, but this should lionize more people saying, you know what? Okay, we have to break that culture of silence. We have to push back against that moral degeneracy. Because the problem is that if you say that, okay, hey, if we don't do anything, if we're not serious about what trying to make a stand, the bad guys won. That's what this is basically about. It's going to say, hey, the bad guys truly won in the end. And we may think that that might be saving us, that may be sparing us, but that's emboldening more people to think that, hey, we're going to keep marching on, and we're going to keep doing the same dance where degeneracy, backwardness, and whatever is going to permeate, and yeah, so on. So I don't like what this symbolizes right here. All right. Because like I said, this guy put a lot in life. He doesn't have to do any, they have to do any of this, but this guy put a lot to try and give us this information and try and break certain this culture of silence and this culture of cowardice and complicitness that's still here in this country. And this is what happens. Yeah, because basically more some cowards, and I'm calling these people cowards, said, okay, we just because this is about our favorite artist, all right, we just have to take you out to me, all right, and all I can say is that it hopefully this won't end with Sir P. I don't know what he's going to do from now on, but this should just be lionizing more Jamaicans to say, you know what, we need to start pushing back. So, all right, and we need to start bringing back that warrior class because we don't have a lot of warriors now. We have a lot of cowards who should be warriors, and these cowards are the ones who get behind the wrong ideology, and these are the ones who want Jamaica to stay as it is, and I can't stand for that. All right, but whether or not what happens after this is 50-50. So all I can say is that I don't like what happened with Sir P. All right, you want to say, oh, he's just making stuff up, getting stuff to make views, and yeah, do I know him personally? Can't say, can personally. I've never met him or so on. I've never talked to him, but I appreciate what he was doing, and more Jamaicans should be saying, you know what, we're not going to let this one sit though. I mean, what they did, all right, is not going, all right, they're not going to get this final victory. Say, okay. All right, because as saying goes, bear the man, continue the plan. That's all I have to say. So we'll see how it goes. But this should hopefully Sir P bounces back in some way. And even if he doesn't, others should rise to the occasion and pick up where and just continue that fight. Because this is not going to be won overnight. That's going to take generations to fix what's wrong with Jamaica. So this is for State of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check out my YouTube pages, Miles Goodson Farron, Miles Productions, and Real Thoughts of Miles. Okay.